Hi, this is Nate Jeezy. Welcome to another episode of Never Let Up. This episode is called Happiness. Today I will be discussing what makes me happy and why I why I want to be happy with my life and um the things that I like to do that make me happy basically. So I like to friends make me happy. Like Nia, my friend Nia, she makes me happy. Steve's a friend, he makes me happy. Um I like to do music. Um that makes me happy. I like to play video games and chew bubble gum, and I like to eat foods and exercise, and um there's a lot of I'm thankful for happiness in my life, and there's a lot of things that make me happy in my life, and those are just a few of them.
So, and throughout your life, Nate, talk about some of the happy moments that you've had.
Some of the happy moments that I've had throughout my life, I was able to perform a song called Blessed on like at a dinner, and it was fun, and I also had a happy moment when I was younger at my little league game when we won first place in the little league, and the team was called the Atria of Tanglewood, and it was actually one of the little league team was based on the same place that my grandma used to live in, the Atria of Tanglewood. That's what it was called, and we won first place, and it was really nice, and it made me happy. And I had a whole team of friends. And the other day, I it's a small world because the other day I actually met the same kid. He was working for this company. I forget what the company was, but that's not important. He was working, and he said, "Oh, that's Nate? I remember him from baseball. We used to call him Bulldog because he would hit all the home runs and catch all the left field balls most of the time," he said, because I wasn't really good at catching the balls. But you live and you learn. And then as I got better as it progresses, and we eventually won first place.
Can you think of another moment in life that made you really happy?
Um, Another moment in life that made me really happy was when I was in the play. I did the theater program, and I was in the wedding singer, and I had a small part as at the bar at the end of the show, but it was really like a big part because everyone everyone loved it, and everyone told was raving about how good I did, just with that small part and making it my own and just being myself and being happy with it. So I really enjoyed that. And then also working as a team is very important to me because when I mentioned my happy moments, there's a lot of team players in that I don't for that people that I don't forget in my life, like Steve and Nia, and a lot of people on the baseball team that I don't remember their names maybe, but if if I met them again, I'd remember them, and I hopefully I know but how they look and by their face, and I just I remember that they were always there for me, and they made one of my happiest moments, which was the little league, and then the other happy moment, which was uh the theater program. A lot of people from school made me happy because they um they were very nice to me, and they gave me that part, and I won homecoming king. my final year of Malvern High School. That was also a happy moment. I actually got voted through out of two other people, three people altogether, and I won homecoming king, and that made me really happy. I didn't expect to win it at all. And I made a speech which was very vague, and it said, "Just be you and do what you love." And everyone said, "Need Jeezy for president."
Well, that's great. That's great. So it's challenging times during the pandemic. Why do you want to make people happy? What's your inner motivation to make others happy?
My inner motivation to make other people happy is because I know how it felt when I was happy and they made me happy, and I want to give back to them and make them happy because it's kind of like the right thing to do, I feel. And I want to give them the same feeling that they made me feel when they did something nice for me. I want to give that same feeling to other people in the world so they don't feel like it's hopeless, or when they feel like if they're at the breaking point of life, that you never know what a smile can do for someone and just make them happy.
In your music, are you promoting happiness through your music and your lyrics, positivity?
Yes, I'm promoting a lot of happiness through my music. I have a whole album based on gratitude, which the happiness song is on, and it's one of my best selling songs right now on iTunes. It's actually the only one that's selling on the album, really. But it's a very happy song, and I guess people just like it because it makes them feel happy, and the title's happiness, and they expect to hear something happy. And
So we're here at the end of the show, right?
yeah. Oh, let's check out this video about a guy on the bus that's happy.
The train now approaching platform 4 is the 7:25 First Great Western service.
Hi. Um, that video was a very happy video. It made him think of all the memories that he enjoyed in his life, and his first kiss with the girl, and he had he was on it was on a train, not a bus, and it's very good to feel happiness in life, and that's what I hope to make people feel the same way he felt when he had his books on the shelves and he felt that joy of happiness. That's what I want to make people feel through my music.
And on October 8th, we have a big event for Chapters Community Support Services, and you have a special announcement, right?
Yeah. On October 8th, I'm going to be performing the song that I memorized and selling my CDs, Blessed by Me Nate Jeezy. And on the cover of the album, it's got Steve's Chapters Support Services presents Blessed, new single by Me Nate Jeezy. That's me.
So talk about that song a little bit. What was the thought behind it?
The thought behind the song that I made, which was Blessed, was that I'm very blessed to be able to put my thoughts down on paper and inspire people and have people listen to music that they enjoy and inspire them. Hence, blessed and happiness and all these topics I think of that I get, which is a gift from God that I just write down and I dream about and then I make into song. And I really believe strongly that it could help people and motivate them to want to maybe do something with their life, or even if they just enjoy the entertainment, they could just listen to the song. But the real message, I think, is that we're all blessed in some way. We just got to find it.
So when you perform live at that event, what's some of the feelings you're going to have at that day, and can people get your CD that day?
People can get my CD for $20. Um, after Before or after the show, I guess, at the gala, or during the show. It's going to be on October 8th. It's called the Chapters Community Support Services Morning Hour Heroes Gala, and it's going to be in Oceanside at 7 p.m. to 12 a.m.
That's right. So when you perform that, you're going to be with family and friends, and you're going to sign autographs for your CD and take pictures with people. Is it important to do community work?
Yeah, it's very important to do community work and give back, because when you do community work and give back, it gives you a sense of joy and happiness and a sense of that you're unbelievable, that you never thought you felt in the world, and it's just an amazing feeling.
So each show you have is themed. Today is happiness. You talked about happiness, but talk about the song that we're all going to hear at the very end of the show. What went behind it? How long did it take you to make it? And without singing the lyrics, talk about the lyrics to you for you.
hmm So what made there's there's actually a lot of different videos on this. There's another video that I didn't put up of happiness. It's the same video just with different actors. I noticed Fiverr made me a video of me and it got a lot, like 2005 views and a lot of 2 K likes on the same song, and it was just a promotional video that they made for me to help me market the music and sell it. But basically, what I was going to say was there's a lot of stuff that goes into making a music video, and it made me realize that it's very hard, and there's a certain way that people think you have to look for the video, which might be sort of true, because when you're doing a video about happiness, you don't want to be crying and upset and angry and throwing things. You want to be happy. So I guess if you're doing a video about happiness and things you're happy for, you're not going to show somebody getting killed or murdered and stuff like that. You're going to show stuff in the video that I showed, like me smiling, playing video games, chewing bubble gum, maybe a nice warm bed, stuff that makes me happy, basically, and other people happy.
Do you think it's hard for people to express happiness, or is it easier for them to maybe wallow in unhappiness?
I I think it's easier for them to wallow in unhappiness, but I believe that there are people in the world when you need them that you can find, that you can always turn to. Like for me, it's Steve and Naya and Jason and Daniel and all the people that came to the car wash. I'm just so thankful that I have all these people supporting, not really just me, but the community. We support each other and we lift each other up.
So at the talk about the car wash. I mean, we raised some money. We You sold some CDs.
Hmm.
We collected some canned goods for Long Island Cares. What does that all mean for you that day? Was it special?
Yeah, that day was very, very special because I got to do something that made a difference, like collect canned foods. I sold my music. I gave it to them for free at the car wash with a free CD, and that's me and Steve.
So when you sell CDs and you get your music out there, is that inspiring? Does that motivate you even more?
Yeah, when I sell the CDs, and it motivates me even more to do make more music and to go back to the studio and record, because it costs money to do that. It's not that expensive, but it's like it's like $35 an hour, which is pretty expensive for a studio. And it's not that expensive. It's actually pretty cheap for a studio, but it's in West Hampstead, and the guy's been working with me for a long time. His name's Lou Savage, and he really been helping me memorize my music because I go there a lot and I record it, and I really take the time to perfect it and make it the best it could be.
Now talk about the shirt you're wearing. Is that
Yeah,
person inspiring you?
yeah. This person really inspired me. His name's Biggie,
And why does he inspire you?
because he he was a one. He's I in my opinion, he's the best rapper out there besides Tupac and Eminem. He's one of the best, and it's hard to really say who's the best, but he's so diverse with his Biggie, can't you see? And he's done music with all the rappers you can think of, and that are old school rap. And unfortunately, he's not alive anymore. But he is smiling upon the rap game, showing people that you couldn't do it like us. We're old school. Now you're new school. No, you see all the little Waynes and the little people, but this is the biggie. This is, you can't do it like us.
And what's the difference between old school and new school rap so people understand?
Old school rap is more like Biggie, Tupac, the people that are old school, like older, of the older generation. And then there's new school, which is like Hobson and Funk Volume and Odd Future, like Tyler the Creator. Even I would consider a lot of these rappers crossovers from old school to new school. Like Mac Miller was kind of old school and new school because he's not alive anymore. So he could be considered both, I guess, because he's old school. But like Eminem is kind of like both too, because he put out music in the early 90s, late 80s and stuff. So he could be considered old school also, and also new school because he's still alive and doing well.
Well, in case people just tuning in now, we're going to end the show with your song "Happiness." Fill them in one more time about the thought behind the song.
The thought behind the song Happiness was just to be a fun song to make people smile and realize that I have a lot of things that make me, a lot of people in my life that make me happy, and just lift each other up. And a lot of things such as video games and movies and my mom and my dad and my sister, not just things, but people that could make me happy too. Oh, and here's the video Happiness by me, Nate Jeezy. Yeah, it's Nate Jeezy. Gotta know rapping's not easy. Do not take away my happiness. I do what I love, yes. I rap for the joy it brings, trying to create art and sound amazing, like a professional singer when he or she sings. I sometimes like soda, cause it's cold like New York in the winter, or North Dakota. I like warm hugs and playing video games. I'm making music, having fun, I'm not calling out names. Bubble gum is yummy, the flavors I can chew. Ooh. Yet addiction is real and I do not want to get addicted to you. True. Happiness is only a smile away. So do something for yourself and others to make it through a brighter night or day. I'm thankful for things that make me happy, not focusing on people and stuff that make me sappy. I wanna be funny and make people laugh. I also like money, but I'm not that good at math. Yet these thoughts in my mind, I use them to inspire and unwind. I like to eat food and exercise sometimes. Catch me writing in my notebook words that may or may not rhyme. I'm in my prime, I wanna be happy and have fun and make friends all the time. Work makes me money, but if you love your job, they say you find happiness. Well, guess what? I found happiness. My room needs to be clean cause it's a mess. Yet sometimes we have to do things in life that aren't fun, but we must do our best. No compass to tell me where to go, east, north, south, or west. Yes, I'm thankful, so please do not take away my happiness. Brighter days are ahead, no more focusing on wanting to die or be dead. I'm alive and well and focusing on my happiness. It's the little things in life, like smelling flowers in a garden, that make me happy, I guess. We are all growing up and not getting any younger, so I'm gonna focus on my happiness and the good things in my life. Put an end to my strife, because I wanna make an impact on my life and other people's lives and get a wife maybe one day. Happiness is the way. I wanna be happy, not sappy. I seek happiness. I want happiness. Do not take away my happiness. My room's a mess. I try my best. Happiness. Yeah. I want happiness. Yeah, I have happiness now. Wow, wow. Yeah, that was my song Happiness, and you can buy it on iTunes or you can get it on YouTube. You can listen to it on YouTube and buy it on iTunes or my website, natejeezy.com. And also, for an exclusive on October 4th, you can get it on live mixtapes. You can get my whole Gratitude album or mixtape on live mixtapes for that exclusive day on October 4th. I think it's free of charge. And with that, I think it'd be an amazing thing for you to do to support me and listen to my music, dropping on live mixtapes or buy on iTunes the Gratitude album, or just buy, if you're gonna buy one song, buy Happiness. And remember, this is the show Never Let Up by Nate Jeezy. We'll see you again for another show next time. Bye.